Hey everybody, Mr. Link here, and today I'm taking the Renault 5 Turbo Rally Car out on Finland. So, hope everyone's day's been going great, and the difference between the Peugeot and the Renault 5 Rally Car on like every other course is extremely noticeable, as the Peugeot is way better, but this 5 Renault Turbo, just because of the gearing and everything, and it handles a little better, it was actually doing 2 minutes and 15 seconds on fucking Finland, but it was doing way slower on Greece. So maybe this little 5 turbo is good for like Australia and Finland. As Sweden, it is kind of better, but that ice is just, you gotta be able to handle it good. So let's hop in this. And you guys can see what I mean, as I'm gonna do a cinematic view right after this too. Double your dose so you guys can see what the fucking cinematic on Finland looks like if you've never seen it.
Right side, into jump. Right side, jump. Left four. Right four. Jump. Left four. Left four. Left four. Left four. Right two. Left four. Right three. Left four. Jump. Hairpin right. That's six. Left four. Right four. Jump. Into left side. Into right side. Jump. Left side. Jump.
Fuck.
Right side. Left four. That's six. Left four. Left four. Into jump. Right side. Into finish.
Oh shit. Car is really grippy. That's why at that point it's just hard to pull away once it has its grip. But let's do a cinematic and see how that looks. Stupid shit's usually like fucking double tapping and it goes the fuck away. There we go. The fuck was that? Oh god, that's great. My what the fuck though was it seemed like it was glitching when I went off that like my frames per second or something dropped and the big quick like middle cut where like the car was upside down. I just noticed that quick when that replay was going. I was just like, what the fuck is that? You guys will notice it too probably and hear me talk about this and go, oh well, that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, this car, I, it, it's not like the Pago anyway. It's probably not like the Suzuki. It's probably not like the Rally Art. This thing has way more grip, way more control. And if you stay in your lower gears, like you'd never need fifth gear, just your third and fourth gear mainly. And it's so slow that like even you could see sometimes I was just shifting into fourth and the car just recorrected itself and goes straight just because the fucking the way its RPMs are every time it shifts, it's a very unique car, and it feels like the rally car because you can even watch videos on this car, and it doesn't really go too fast, but it can still do quick times. It's more control over erratic speed, like the Pago. But sorry for that jump. I was trying to make it look so good, but I fucked it up. The very last one. Went a little sideways on that. But hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless. And until next time, peace.